Hey everybody, um, welcome to Lamb. I'm here live at Lamb. This is Ray, and we're going to be doing our graphic novel Hangout. So I'm going to be showing you our book of the month or our graphic novel of the month, and then we can discuss it a little bit, and hopefully you'll get to check it out, or you have already got to check it out. All of the graphic novels that I choose are available for free checkout on Hoopla. That app, you can you can put the app on your phone, your tablet, your computer, and you can access graphic novels from everywhere. So this particular graphic novel we have available on Hoopla, and then we also have it available in print form. You can put this on hold and get it to if you prefer to read the print version versus the digital version. But Hoopla is a really great way to read graphic novels because just the way it's set up is so easy, and especially if you have a computer or a tablet, it's bigger and you're able to read. It zooms into the little columns of the comic. But yeah, the choice of the month is called Poems to See By. It's a comic artist interpretation of classic poetry. So he chooses, I'm not sure how many, 24 classics, and he just makes like a comic strip art for each of those 24 classic poems. The reason I chose this graphic novel this month is because it is Poetry Month, April. It is the last day of April, so we just missed Poetry Month. But I do have a kit to go with this, and it's a poetry journal so that you can start your own poetry. If you haven't picked up one of these, they are available here at Lamb, and you can pick one up. Just call us, come for a pickup, or just come in and we should have some available. And I'm going to show you what's in there and how you can start your poetry with this little kit. But yeah, the book is, I really liked the art that he did. And he uses all different styles of art. It's not just the exact same. It kind of seems like he chose pretty appropriate art styles for each poem. There's some pretty tough poems in here, and then a few more lighthearted, but it seemed like old classical poetry was a little more dark. So there's some tough ones in here. Keep that in mind. So let me actually, if you got to read it, feel free to put it in the comments, or if you're interested in reading it, just let me know. And yeah, let me just switch to my hands so I can show you a couple of the poems that I chose as my favorites. So yeah, Poems to See By, it's by Julian Peters. So he's the artist, and all of the poems are by different great poets. Let's see. So like there's Cage Bird by Maya Angelou, and he chose to use like tapestry quilting to do her poem. Like I said, it's all different. So let's see, let's read this one. Somewhere or Other by Christina Rossetti. Somewhere or other there must surely be the face not seen, the voice not heard. The heart that not yet, never yet, me, made answer to my word. Somewhere or other, maybe, near or far, past land and sea, clean out of sight, beyond the wandering moon, beyond the star that tracks her night by night. Somewhere or other, maybe far or near, with just a wall, a hedge between, with just the last leaves of the dying year fallen on a turf grown pretty. So as you can see, he chose what art would go with the words of the poems. And I think he did a pretty good job. So the other one I really enjoyed is When You Are Old by William Butler Yeats. The way that he did was in an anime drawing style. That's why I loved it a lot, because anime drawing style is super cool. So there's this one. When you are old and gray and full of sleep and nodding by the fire, take down this book and slowly read and dream of the soft look your eyes had once and of their shadows deep. How many loved your moments of glad grace and loved your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you and loved the sorrows of your changing face. And bending down beside the glowing bars, murmur a little sadly how love fled, and paced upon the mountains overhead, and hid his face amid a crowd of stars. Yeah, this one is my favorite. I just really like the way he was writing. And it's a really beautiful poem. This is a really great to see way to interpret poems. There was an art exhibit I went to that they had the children like interpret paintings, and they write their own story or poem to go with the classic painting. And it was so awesome to see how each kid chose a different way to interpret the paintings. And so this guy is interpreting the other way, like creating art from the words. Yeah, and that, I think that's a great way to like practice our creativity and our ideas, is to take like an old classic, take a poetry, take a writing, a novel, anything you really love, and then create a piece of work from that if you're trying to do an art piece. Just something that like can inspire you. So the way he did this one for Langston Hughes is really cool. The Jukebox Love Song. I could take the Harlem night and wrap around you, take the neon lights and make a crown. Take the Lenox Avenue buses, taxis, subways, and for your love song tone, they're rubbing it down. Take Harlem's heartbeat, make a drum beat, put it on a record, let it roar. And while we listen to it play, dance with you till day, dance with you, my sweet brown Harlem girl. So those are three of my favorite from there, but they're all really good. Like I said, there's a couple that are more dark. But yeah, that's a new and interesting way to look at old poetry. So if you enjoyed it, or if you want to check it out, this one is available here at LAM. So check it out. And then let's go ahead and look in our kit together. See what I put in there. I put a little poem on there. She is a flower, but also the sun that lets her bloom, by Christine Starr. Okay, so in here, I did put a little journal, just a small little one, just to get you started on poetry writing. I put a little sticker in there so then you can label it, little label. Okay, I'm just gonna stick that on there. So this is my poetry journal. Okay, I did put some washi tape on there if you want to decorate a little bit or whatever you want to do. I did give you a little kitty pen. And then this little sticker is just 31 days of prompts for poetry. So day 1 would be happy things. So you write a poem, any style you want, you write your poem about happy things that make you happy. Day 2 would be regret. Day 3 a memory, and so on until day 31 is going to be your favorite thing. So write a poem about your favorite thing. So this is a sticker too. So you can just stick it in the front of your journal so you don't lose it. And then as you do the days, you can check off what you completed. Okay, that's just a way to get you into. So this is a little thing to tell you how to get your hoopla so that you can check out. And then I did put in a little sheet that shows you the types and forms of poetry. And you can write any of your poems in any of these, whichever one you want to do, or your own interpretation of poetry. I did put some old magazine pages in there because I wanted to do like using magazines to make poetry. Like you'll just take your scissors, cut out words, and try to create a poem using those words. I forgot to get some glue. But if you have a glue stick, you can glue it into your notebook. This is just another fun way to make poetry just using little words. Like I know that you've probably done blackout poetry before. And we have the little magnetic fridge poetry things here at LAM right now. If you want to come in and make your own poetry, I have that up. I think I can cut out some words out of my magazine and put them together to make a pretty cool poem. Let's see. It's all up to you. Whatever words you have, whatever you want to say with your poem. What else do I have? to complete my poem. This is hard. It's using all my creativity right now. Here, that's what I need. So if I had my glue, I could glue this in. This is the gin. This is our passion, the game. Cool. Okay, and then, so if I had my glue, I could glue it right in there, but I don't have my glue. This one, I'm gonna do the end. Coming. Sweet world. Just like that. Just using words that you cut out from the magazine to create little poems. That's a way you can use your creativity and kind of expand your mind by trying to use what words you have. So, yeah. So there's the little prompts so that you can write your poetries for 31 days if you want to. Feel free to share them with me. Take a picture of the little magazine poetry you create, share it with me. I love seeing what you guys do with the kits that I send out. That makes me really happy. And let me see. Next week I'm gonna have May the 4th kit, because next week is May the 4th be with you. So I'm gonna have a Star Wars kit available, and that should be really fun. And there are still poetry journals available here at LAM, so make sure to come pick one of those up. And then next week is the May the 4th be with you. So if you love Star Wars, you're gonna love this little kit. So don't forget to come in and get one next week. If you have any questions or comments or anything, just shoot me a message. You can comment in the stream, or you can just call us here at LAM or send me an email. But that's all I have for today. And remember to check out Poems to See You by Julian Peters, just to how the comic artist interprets great poetry. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope you're all excited for the fact that school's almost out and it's almost summertime. So I hope to see you guys here at Lamb this week. Be sure to come by and say hi to me. And let me read your poetry if I can. Okay. Have a great day. Blessings.